Hello all, myself Professor Smith Thakkar welcomes you all my YouTube channel Smith Thakkar. So today's our topic is based on underfeed stokers. Previous lecture we have studied overfeed stokers, its types, etc. So today we are going to learn something about underfeed stokers. So moving further. So basically this works on the same principle as overfeed stokers. We can say that there are 5 different zones you can see here in this figure. These are the 5 zones. Okay, this is the coal row zone, coke zone, S zone, flame zone, then volatile matter zone. These are the etc. 5 zones that we have studied already in the overfeed stoker. But here difference is that the fuel and the air both are flowing in the same direction. Okay, so moving further, so this is the simplest principle. In this type of stoker, the fuel and air move in the same direction. In this type of stokers, the air entering the holes in the grate comes in contact first. It will be contact into the raw coal. Okay, then air is mixed with the form volatile matter, जैसे वो बेड में आगे जाएगा, and pass through the ignition, then entered into the region of coke. The reaction takes place in underfeed stokers similar to the overfeed stokers. Same reaction होगा, same procedure फिर होगा. After coming out on the raw fuel bed, it passes through a region of ash on the surface of the fuel, and finally it is discharged to the furnace. Okay. So basically there are 2 types of underfeed stokers: single retort underfeed stoker, and second is the multi retort underfeed stoker. These are the 2 types of stokers that we are studying. So first is the basic generalized diagram, we can say that, of single retort stoker. Now this is a hooper where coal will be stored, then this is the cylinder ram, उससे coal को हम push करके इधर pushers में retort के ऊपर लाएंगे. Then these are these tuyers, इसके ऊपर holes है सभी, इधर पूरा bed है हमारा, and this is the boiler. So this is the generalized arrangement of this single retort system. Second, this is the fuel bed here. This is the S discharge यहाँ से होगा दोनों तरफ से. This is from the tuyers, air will be passed here. Okay, so this is the generalized arrangement of single retort system. Now in this type the fuel is placed in large size hooper, means coal, at the front of this furnace. The coal fed from the hooper goes to the horizontal trough. Through the tuyers air is supplied for mixing the coal with air. Okay, so now second type is the multi-retort system stoker. Here there are different pushers and these retorts. This is more than one. It can be kept from 2 to 20. कितने भी नंबर में रख सकते हैं. Then extension of grade, coke, raw or green coal. These are the holes, tuyers where from air is passed and mixed with the coal. This is the hooper. This is the S discharge from this side, and this is the wind box for variation. So in this, the coal falling from the hooper is pushed forward during the inward stroke of the stoker ram. Each stoker is filled with the reciprocating ram for feeding the pusher plates, form uniform distribution of coal. Coal को uniform distribute करने के लिए. The length of the stock pushers can be varied according to the load. The primary air enters the fuel bed through wind box, which is below the stoker. The partly burnt count moves to the extension grade. The number of retorts may vary from 2 to 20, and burning capacity of about 300 kg to 2000 kg per hour per retort. This the capacity can be done in this multi-retort system. Now advantages of this underfeed stoker: coal can be used directly from the mines here. Okay, high combustion efficiency can be used for medium sized plants also. Variation in load can be met easily. Dust collection problem is very less compared to other stokers. Space requirement is less. Now what are the disadvantages? Basically initial cost is high, wear and tear is high because there is a motion, reciprocating motion throughout. Then low grade fuels cannot be burnt efficiently, low grade fuels. Okay, Tinker formation is the basic disadvantages of the stoker type systems. Loss of coal in take place. Okay, so today's lecture we have studied this mechanism of underfeed stoker, types of underfeed stoker, then its advantages and disadvantages. So if you have any doubts, please write in comment section. Please stay safe. Thank you so much for attending today's lecture.